back. Skaggs will pick it up at the 3. He looks for room.
He's got some room, Foxy.
He goes to the right. Up the sidelines. It's Skaggs knocked out of bounds.
He's still
I thought he was out of bounds. He's
all the way
Skaggs. 97-yard return.
Foxy, what a way to start the game.
Tight end right side, Darrell Lane. They come to the right. Wade Johnson into the opening. Johnson! Johnson may go!
He's gone all the way, Foxy! He's gone!
Wade Johnson! 98 yards!
Why, Foxy? The North Stars are going for the big plays tonight!
The Blockbusters, Goose!
Oh, my! And that's the new North Star record! He just broke the North Star record for most yards by a back in the season!
And we were here! We were here! The pass. Rosen, the bomb. Lalonde is open.
Yes!
Lalonde! Touchdown!
Lalonde did this that one.
Lon Rosen, no way! A 61-yard touchdown pass, Rosen to Lalonde. Noisette, straight back. Intercepted Shannon Manor!
He's got some
Shannon Manor! His first interception of the year. Ball on the 19-yard line. Third down play. 20 seconds. Rosen on the run. Passes on the run. Touchdown! Rosen to Lalonde.
What a big play, Foxy. And Lon Rosen, the rush was on, and he scrambled to the right side to give himself some more time and wait for one of his receivers to break open. He found Lalonde wide open and rifled it in there, and what a big score for the North Stars on 3rd and long, Foxy.
Rosen keeper. He's intercepted. Brady Brown! Who tipped that? Who's the guy on the ground that tipped it? Wilson! From Rosen to Wilson to Randy Brown.
Oh, boy, I'll tell you that.
You try marking that one down in your book, Goose. A 20-yard touch. Where are the North Stars? Brown will pass. Throws the bomb to Steve Lalonde. Complete. Brown to Lalonde. Lalonde's looking for space. Glenn Arnold's there to block. Lalonde into the end zone. Steve Lalonde, an 80-yard touchdown pass. Farmer Brown, his 4th touchdown pass. His 4th touchdown pass of the season. Bomber Brown to Steve Lalonde.
And that's Lalonde's 3rd touchdown catch of the night, Foxy.
And his
When they were playing, their corners were shooting in to stop Wade on the run. So we saw that the first couple of series, and Lon and I talked about it, and we just sort of a signal between the two of us, and I would just go and he'd put it up, and it worked well.
You made it look real easy. I guess a lot.
Hello, North Country, and welcome to Bailey Avenue Field in Plattsburgh for Plattsburgh North Star football. Tonight, the undefeated North Stars meet the Syracuse Storm in a battle for first place of the Empire Football League. I'm Foxy Gagnon, joined as always by the North Stars football analyst, Goose Gagnon. Goose, I don't know about you, but I don't think there's ever been a game of this magnitude in the Plattsburgh North Stars history.
Well, you're correct, Foxy.
Okay.
No argument there. But I got to add to that, this is the kind of game when the Plattsburgh North Stars organized the team, this is what they were looking at. To build a team that would be a contender in the league and playing very important games in the summer football, getting the fans out, doing some and enjoying football, and that's what they started out to do, and they finally got rewarded. I think this game is that.
Okay, all week people were talking about Plattsburgh North Star football. Goose, we usually talk about the North Stars first, but Syracuse is in town. They have a record of 4-1. What have you been able to find out about the Syracuse team?
Huge offensive line and a real great running game, Foxy. They like to smash the ball right at you, old-time football, run the ball. They got 2 running backs that are in the top 5 in the league. So you can't just look at one of them and say, well, we're going to stop so-and-so. The North Stars defense has to contend with stopping 2 running backs because they're equally as well.
The North Stars lost 2 key players last week.
Oh, yes. John Latris, wide receiver, having his best season as a North Star. Broken collarbone. I think he's going to be out for the year. He'd like to come back and maybe get a game in if we go as far as the Nationals, but I'm not sure he could even do that. So I'm saying he's out for the year.
And he's wearing his jersey tonight. Nice to see, though.
Yes. Also, a key injury. It's 34, Mike Skaggs, strained, I guess, some ligaments in his knee. And we didn't expect him to even be suited up. He's suited up. I've been watching him work out. He's not 100% Foxy, but I think we're going to see him play, and he's going to play as far as he can. You know, I don't expect him to be in there at the end of the game, and that might hurt the North Stars with him not in at the end of the game. But I think he'll play tonight.
Okay, so let's talk about some of the North Stars that are on the field tonight.
Well, let's talk on the offensive side. Quarterback again, leading the league, Lon Rosen. If you notice, Foxy, this guy shows leadership on the field, and he likes big games. He thrives on it. Plus, he's got family here that flew here from, I believe, Florida,
yes,
to see him play, met his brother. He's got to have a good game, okay? Wade Johnson, he's got to have a good game. So that means the offensive line has to have a huge game. Can't make penalties, can't make turnovers.
Okay, on the defensive side of things, as you mentioned, Syracuse known for their 2 running backs. Does the North Stars have the defense to stop them?
Well, I made some notes here, Foxy, as far as the defense is concerned, and I got down, they got to stop the run. They got to stop the run. And what works hand in hand is the North Stars have to tackle well. If they tackle well, they'll stop the run. But last game that we saw, the North Stars defense did not tackle well in that game. And I think that's very important. Also, the North Stars defense got to cause the turnover, so the North Stars offense gets the ball in their hands in good field position. In big games, Foxy, players like a Shannon Manor, a Brian Passano, a Frank Kirby, those types of players rise to the occasion and have big games. Look for those 3 along with some other players on defense to have a huge game.
Well, I'm certainly excited. I've been waiting all day to get out here to Bailey Avenue. I know you have too. And Laura Gagnon is with us on camera. Eric Gagnon is back in the saddle on Stats tonight. So we're about ready to kick it off. Are you ready for some football? Some North Stars football? We got Laura, Eric, and Goose. We're going to get this thing started. All my rowdy friends are coming over tonight for North Star football on Saturday night. Cortland Wood to sing the national anthems this evening.
Will be first. Thank you. Oh, Canada, terra de nos aïeux, ton trône extends de pleurante gloire, par ton bras s'importe la paix, il s'importe la croix. Ton histoire est une épopée des plus brillants exploits. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Great job by Cortland Wood on the national anthems. A good follow-up to, we couldn't get Hank Williams Jr. for our opening goose, so he had to settle for me, but the North Stars will receive. They will receive. Glenn Arnold and Darryl Brown stand at their own 10-yard line. Dave Coombs. It is a short kick.
Oh, Mad Dog.
Madison Johnson at the 30-yard line. Brings it back 5 yards. Tackled by Roy Daniels. North Stars on offense to open the ball game. Lon Rosen at quarterback, the Empire Football League's leading passer. Of course, Wade Johnson, 11 touchdowns on the season.
Foxy, you know Syracuse is going to be keying on Wade Johnson. The North Stars, that's their main weapon in the backfield. Jake Wilson doesn't carry it much. They'll be keying on him.
From the 34-yard line. First offensive play of the ball game sends Darrell Lane, number 80, in motion. Pitch. Johnson, good blocking by Jake Wilson.
First down. Excellent block by Jake Wilson and Wade Johnson following his block, Foxy. That's what makes him so good. 10-yard gain, Foxy. Boy, you like that.
Got the first down on the opening play. Defensively for Syracuse Storm, number 47, Mike Duncan, a linebacker, and number 52, Ronnie Johnson, a linebacker, are listed among the league leaders in tackles and sacks. We haven't noticed the number 52 though. Johnson, is he out there?
Yes, he is.
Okay. From the 46-yard line. Again, Lane in motion. Lalonde and Randy Brown to Lalonde, wide open. He had the first down. I believe he had the first down, and he stepped back.
It's going to be close.
They're spotting it just short, very close though.
Rosen went back there, excellent protection, and you know who he's looking for now, who his favorite receiver is going to be, Foxy, is Steve Lalonde, the leading receiver in the EFL.
That was Rosen's 100th pass on the season. He's connected on 44 for 10 touchdowns.
Foxy, I'd love to see a bomb here. Second and short, go for a bomb.
Second and short, ball at the 44-yard line. Third time in a row, Lane goes in motion. This time they go right side up the middle. Cut back Johnson into the secondary!
They got the eagle on him, but look at him protect that football!
Wade Johnson to the 10!
Excellent blocking at the point of attack, Foxy, by the offensive line, and Wade Johnson was through there like a dart into the secondary, and then he protected the football. That shows you what kind of player. He thought of protecting that football, got all the yardage he could. Hey, the North Stars are roaring.
Goose! 2.5 minutes into this ball game, the North Stars have the ball just short of the 10-yard line, deep in Storm territory.
Okay, now, Foxy, they got to put it in the end zone. Keep in mind, they can get a first down.
Yes, it's 1st and 10. Lalonde split left, Randy Brown split to the right. And timeout.
Timeout.
Lon Rosen knows this is a critical situation.
Even though it's early in the game, you want to make a statement, Foxy. You want to get in for a touchdown. Good heads-up play for Lon. He saw the play wouldn't work. He's going to talk it over with Coach LeBert.
People who are seeing Wade Johnson, what a scamper that was. He's on his way to 1,000 yards and 2 great runs already tonight. And he's from Middle Tennessee State, and in 1991 was signed by the Hamilton Tiger Cats in the Canadian Football League. And certainly a guy with pro experience, and it shows. He's one of the North Stars' shining stars.
Hey Foxy, scuttlebutt that there's pro scouts here. Somebody from New England, somebody from San Diego, somebody from the Canadian Football League, and somebody from Arena Football. Scouts here scouting some of the North Stars as well as some of the Syracuse players.
Let's look at the offensive line. Chris Lorden, number 79. Number 76, Bob Jones. Number 80, Darrell Lane. That's the left side. Matt Inhelder and Sean Silikowski on the right side. Madison Johnson, the center. That's the offensive line for the North Stars. Lalonde in motion. 3 touchdowns last week. Wade Johnson. Ooh, somebody hit him first. It looked like 55. No, not 55. I don't know.
50 maybe?
50 maybe. McLaurin first to connect. Gain of 1, 2nd and 9. North Stars ball on the Storm 9-yard line. Middle of the defensive line. Number 40, Jason Dubzinski. Number 65, a big man on the defensive line, Scott Irons. 2nd and 9. Lon Rosen at quarterback. Lane in motion again. Pass over the middle. Right on him!
Yeah!
Lon, touchdown!
Boy.
What a reception!
Well, I'll tell you, Rosen fired it in, but Lalonde came up with the catch. I mean, he fought off a defender and got the position for the ball. He fought off Davis for the ball, and what a big score by the North Stars to come down here, get the kickoff, march right down the field and make a statement. Buddy, Syracuse, you're in for a ball game.
A 9-yard touchdown pass. Lon Rosen to Steve Lalonde. Lalonde's 6th touchdown of the season, I believe. Leon Theodoro for the point after. Randy Brown holding. The kick is up.
It's good.
It's good. It took less than 4 minutes, Goose. Less than 4 minutes.
A lot of ball game left, Foxy. A lot of ball game left, but the offense for the North Stars came right down, marched right down the field. Wade Johnson carried much of the load, and then Rosen to Lalonde for a 10-yard touchdown pass and on the board. That's what you want to do when you get your hands on the ball.
It's a packed house at Bailey Avenue. 11:04 remaining in the first quarter. The score of the Plattsburgh North Stars 7, the Syracuse Storm 0. You're watching the North Stars Television Network. Edison, New Jersey's Leon Theodoro will kick. Nice to see Brian Kemp, reliable number 1, longtime kicker for the North Stars here, recovering from knee surgery.
With a record of 4-1.
Theodoro's kick. Taken by Ray. Ray is still on his feet, lassoed by Allison.
Was that
No, McCray.
McCray, I mean, he just attacked him.
10:51.
McCray.
Special teamer. He's playing mostly special team this year, and boy, he went right after him. He looks like he's pumped up for the special teams play.
Former Plattsburgh High football player, and also started the season as a coach. Couldn't keep him out of that number 32.
I think it was one preseason game, Foxy, and he put the uniform back on.
Syracuse, 1st and 10, 34-yard line. We'll watch the running back tandem of Robinson and Clanton. There he is. That's why they're among the league leaders. That was Ryan Robinson with the carry.
Yeah, and looked like in on the tackle, Mike Skaggs. Mike Skaggs is starting.
Unbelievable.
I didn't expect to see him, Foxy.
1st down. So Syracuse Storm right back. They have the ball to the 44-yard line, 1st and 10. Robinson with the 10-yard pickup. Robinson is number 33. Clanton is number 20, but number 24 in right now, fullback Paul Andre.
Oh,
Manor! Look at the dust raise!
Manor. The North Stars on defense are using a little twist, something they haven't used this year, Foxy. A 4-4.
Making the stop, number 80, Darrell Lane.
Darrell Lane also in defensively for the North Stars.
You got, I believe, Johnson, Preston Johnson. You got in the outside Lane on the other side, linebacker. Inside you got Shannon Manor and Puvios.
Quarterback Chris Wigler, 2nd down and 8.
Pass.
Wigler goes long. Not, oh man!
Yes, Allison did knock it away, Foxy. Allison did tip it away. Excellent play by Allison. I think the receiver had him beat, but the pass was short.
Wigler shooting for Richardson, going for the bomb.
Excellent play.
3rd and 8. Syracuse head coach Parker, Mr. Parker, what's his first name? Joe Parker, will keep that play in the back of his head. 3rd and 8. Ball at just across the 45-yard line. It's the battle for first place, the long-awaited game between the Plattsburgh North Stars 6-0 and the Syracuse Storm 4-1. North Stars lead 7-0. Wigler sends Green in motion. Passes long.
Not even close, Foxy. The defense holds. The offense is going to get the ball right back.
Staley and Passano in the Storm backfield on that play.
Hey, Staley, what kind of game did he have last week? He had a couple sacks.
Yes, he had honorable mention in the league. Wade Johnson, of course, was the player of the week in the Empire Football League. Dave Staley, defensive honorable mention for player of the week.
Back deep to receive.
4th down.
Just on that first series of down, Foxy, the North Stars defense looked like it was
and Jerry
playing with a lot more emotion than last week, huh?
Absolutely. North Stars counting heads to make sure they have the right number of players on the field. Okay. Jeff Zawacki, we know him.
That's good.
North Stars will just get away from it. Yep.
Boy, that could have been dangerous.
North Stars will have the ball for their second possession. 8:38 remaining. First quarter. The score, the North Stars 7, the Storm 0 on the North Stars Television Network. Glenn Arnold splits to the right. North Stars ball, 16-yard line. Lon Rosen with 1 touchdown pass already to his credit. Pitches to Wade Johnson. He was hemmed in that time.
Short gain by ball carrier.
Among the tacklers was Jim Pierce. 8 minutes remaining in the first quarter. It's going to be a long night of football at Bailey Avenue, and we're happy so many fans turned out. They are lining the field. Jake Wilson and Wade Johnson, partners in the backfield for the North Stars all season long. Rosen repositions Randy Brown, who is split to the right. The give to Jake Wilson. He picked up 4 maybe on the play. We go to a 3rd and let's call it 4 yards. 3rd and a long 4. Glenn Arnold comes in with the play.
This is a tough call, Foxy. Do you run it or do you pass it? You're right in that area. I'm going to call a pass to the tight end.
Okay, yeah, that would be good. Let's see, that's Darrell Lane right there. He comes out of the huddle. Darrell Lane on the left side. Glenn Arnold from Peru Central, split to the right. Steve Lalonde from Montreal, former Condor, goes in motion. Big third down play early in the ball game. May have offsides.
Oh, I think they are pointing against Syracuse.
Well,
yes,
that might be a first down. That should make it a first down barely. Rosen pointing first down. He's telling he's telling the chain gang to go ahead and move it.
Still, I got to talk about Rosen, Foxy, how he impresses me week in, week out. You know, take charge person, and the offense really responds to him. He had a nice drive last week, just before halftime, when a minute 34, they got the ball and marched right down the field. He didn't panic or nothing, and ended up getting a touchdown pass to Lalonde to score just before halftime.
As you mentioned, Goose, his family is here, his little brother, and his mom and dad are here. Flew in from Florida. Lon played, it's a first down Plattsburgh North Stars, but we call that one. Lon Rosen played some football at Southeast Missouri State, and don't forget, he's from Florida originally. His high school, Dillard High School, was the 1989 Florida State champions. Lon Rosen at quarterback. Now, the top quarterback in the Empire Football League. 1st and 10, ball is at the 26-yard line. North Stars territory.
Let's go, D!
Lane and Arnold both split right. Rosen keeps it.
Boy, I hate to see him turn it upfield, Foxy. I just soon see him go out of bounds, but he won't. He won't.
Linebacker Mike White landed him after Rosen skidded to a stop. 2nd down and 4.
That's another aspect that Rosen has, Foxy, as he can run with the football. Not only can pass, he can run. He's got quick feet.
The North Stars scored early in the ball game. 9-yard touchdown pass from Rosen to Steve Lalonde. Johnson bounced 2 tackles.
Oh, there's a face mask there, Foxy.
Flag thrown?
Yes, I think it's going to be a face mask. No, they're calling holding on the North Stars. I could have sworn there was a face mask there.
Holding against the North Stars.
That'll set them back.
Oh, those drive killer holding penalties, Foxy.
First penalty of the ball game against Plattsburgh. And they'll step that off. We're going to look at the offensive line. Matt Inhelder, number 74, played football at Beekmantown Central. Inhelder played for the North Stars in 1991, took a couple seasons off, and returned in 1994, and he's back in 95, starting member of the offensive line. Number 77 is Sean Silikowski. They call him the Cow. He's from Burlington High School, 6'7". Clock ticking, 5 minutes, 15 seconds remaining, first quarter. Steve Lalonde split left, and also split left Daryl Lane.
This is saying pass, Foxy, but don't be surprised.
Glenn Arnold split right, Rosen looks right. Lalonde open momentarily, pass, bounces around off a couple hands. Lane was the last to touch it.
Almost intercepted.
Daryl Lane incomplete.
Interception-wise, we want to watch for number 21. 21 has picked off 3 passes for Syracuse, John Huffmaster. Just under 5 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Timeout in the field due to injury. The score, the Plattsburgh North Stars 7 and the Syracuse Storm 0. You're watching the North Stars television network.
Make sure it's him first.
Oh, 3rd down and 11. Ball pushed back to the North Star 25. Rosen keeps pressure on. He rolls away from it. Hits.
That should have been
incomplete.
caught.
Intended for Lane. It would have been a first down.
Should have been caught.
Intended for Daryl Lane.
Rosen put it right in the.
Well, that was pretty low. You didn't think that was low?
Well, you don't want to intercept it. You know, that's got to be caught, Foxy. I'm going to argue with you on that one.
Well,
you asked D. Lane that too, and he'll tell you he should have had that.
Stars, number 9, Jackie Smith.
Oh, Jackie's going to do some.
now we're going to go wide angle on this. Little instructions to Laura on camera. For the punts tonight, we're going to try to go wide angle as much as we can as a favor to Jackie Smith. Smith Blocked. Oh, man. Big turnover. The line didn't hold there at all.
Blocked by 52. Is that Johnson?
Ronnie Johnson, one of their big defensive players.
Yeah, I think the sack leader in the league, Foxy.
So the turnover, whoa, Syracuse with the ball, knocking on the Plattsburgh door.
Well, there's a turnover, Foxy. Just what you don't want is to make turnovers and give Syracuse easy scores. And this is not a very long drive for the Syracuse team. You're putting the pressure. You're asking a lot for your defense to stop them here.
Now I feel bad for Jackie Smith. He never got to punt once last week. Finally gets out there, and he didn't have a chance on that one. 4:18 and ticking. Ball on the 13-yard line. North Star territory. Syracuse with a golden opportunity to tie this ball game.
Oh, there's a nice tackle.
Hano, the carrier.
Lane
with the tackle.
Yeah. He's going both ways tonight, Foxy.
Ruben Hano with the tackle, and he knew some of the North Star players from the Arizona tryout camp. He knew Lane and Preston Johnson, I believe, on the North Stars, and Hano and Scott Irons were also in that Arizona tryout camp. 2nd down and 8. Ball at the 10. Wiggler at quarterback. This is the give to Robinson. Who grabbed him? Somebody put the bear hug on him.
I'm trying to spot a number.
Good. You spot a number. Everybody's slow to get up.
50 manner and 90.
Caveman.
The caveman.
Hey, Vince was really focused. This guy's a pretty jolly guy, but throughout all of the pregame workouts, this guy had a serious look on his face. He was focused. He was mean. I've never seen the caveman in such a mood. He was geared up to play football. He had his game face on. Okay, 3rd and about 4. Pass over the middle. Diedrich Forbes coverage.
Pass incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Intended for more.
Here's a decision.
Big decision. I'd go for the field goal if I'm the coach.
Get some points on the board.
They're going for the field goal attempt. Dave Coombs onto the field.
You got to turn over. Why not get some points out of it? You don't want to go away with nothing.
Keith Tedford out there, number 75.
Watch 95 though, Brian Passadone. He's known for blocking these. Oh, they're going to have to call a timeout, Syracuse. They didn't have enough guys out there.
Yep, a little bit confusion on the Syracuse sidelines. They were yelling for Paul Andre to be out there. He wasn't ready. His helmet was about 20 yards away. Coombs.
Blocked by Tedford! Tedford blocked it! Oh!
Picked up by Forbes.
Boy!
Little Keith Tedford with the big play.
Big play! Like I said, Foxy, players for big games come up. And, a player like Keith Tedford, he's one that can come up with a big game. We're going to keep an eye on him. But boy, a huge
goose.
So, yep, the Stars dodge a bullet here, Foxy, and
2:22, the clock's ticking. No break for Laura Gagnon on camera. I'm Foxy Gagnon along with Goose Gagnon. Eric Gagnon is here on stats. The 24-yard field goal attempt blocked by Tedford. North Stars ball, 23-yard line, 1st and 10.
Randy Brown, number 10, into the game, Foxy.
Roseanne goes long. They throw the bomb. Arnold just should have kept going. Looked like he might have had trouble picking up the football because Arnold slowed down, and then it was about 5 yards, 6 yards over his head. Mike Skaggs comes in on the offense. We have an injured player for Syracuse, 91, John Gibson. The nose guard is down. Timeout on the field. 1:59 remaining, 1st quarter. The score, the Plattsburgh North Stars 7, the Syracuse Storm 0. You're watching the North Stars television network. Rosen is 2 of 5 in the air tonight. Second down and 10.
Oh, there's
Wade
the hole.
Johnson
Oh,
tripped up by Johnny Anderson. Nice tackle.
did you see the hole there, Foxy? You could have ran through there.
Oh, I'm
You
dying.
had to go through there like a dart.
Goose. I was stacking wood today and thinking about it. I was just thinking about it while I was stacking wood, how I'm getting in shape by doing that.
Third down and short.
Third and short.
They're gonna
They're going to measure. Good. It gives me time to get my little plug in here. That Goose, I could take it getting hit by one of these Syracuse guys. I just want to carry one time. Just carry one time, and I'd be in the books of the Empire Football League. So you just go over. Look at on the left side. You got Lorden and Jones blocking for me. Madison would take care of a couple of guys. You just clear out the area on the left side and let me run. I could dodge by the secondary guys, and then if I got daylight, I'd be gone. One. Yes, Goose. Well, I've started getting in shape. Maybe I'll go to Berkshire and suit up. 3rd and 1. 3rd and less than 1. Johnson again, wide open on the left side, put his head down, bucked for a couple more.
You see what he does there, though, Foxy? He was protecting the football and just lowered the shoulder, to protect the football. You can tell youngsters this, but for them to do it, this is a good running back in Wade Johnson. He does the little things that make you a good running back.
I'm almost afraid to say anything, but I think he's only fumbled one time. I shouldn't have said it. No, I've been afraid to say it all year. Ball just short of the 40. North Star territory, 1st and 10. Less than a minute remaining in the first quarter. North Stars lead 7-0. They go again to Wade Johnson. Johnson, plenty of room. He has the first down. He's into storm territory.
He's going to get his 100 yards again, Foxy.
Oh, man. And we're on the watch. Jason Rivers is counting every step that Wade Johnson takes.
He broke some tackles there, but again, we got to give it credit. The offensive line, the big boys up front, they're doing the bulk work. They're doing the job. Right now, they're controlling the line of scrimmage. In this first quarter, the offensive line is controlling the line of scrimmage.
We've played 1, 3 to go. The score, the Plattsburgh North Stars 7, the Syracuse Storm 0. You're watching the North Stars Television Network. 48-yard line, North Stars to open the second quarter. 1st and 10. Oh, Johnson again, spins.
Johnson up the middle.
Picked up about 7 or 8 there. Goose.
Right. Yeah. Even when he got hit the first time, he twisted and turned and picked up another 2 or 3 yards. Foxy. He got 8.5 yards on that.
Dave Sturpey in on the tackle for Syracuse. We'll call it a 2nd and 2. Good opportunity, good part of the field. Watch Lon Rosen on this one. Randy Brown started the North Stars in '91 as a defensive back, played a couple seasons there, converted a quarterback, was one of the top quarterbacks in the EFL last season. Randy Brown, now wide receiver. They go short for Lane. Lane with the reception.
Yep, first down. I like seeing that, Foxy. I like using the tight end.
Sturpey injured, looks like an arm injury. Sturpey injured. He's the one that brought Lane down. They're questioning Randy Brown, or did somebody lose a contact? Maybe a player lost the contact, or what's wrong here? This is different. I don't know what this is all about.
I think you're right, Foxy. Lost the contact.
Number 8, Todd Richardson. Well, now he's okay. Randy Brown helping out there. Nice to see Randy.
Maybe they know each other. They were talking about something else.
Silikowski out.
McElroy.
Oh, he's wearing 64 tonight. Jerry McElroy.
Playing with a broken finger. Broke his finger last week against Glove City.
His 3rd year. Lives in Ottawa. Jerry McElroy in his 3rd season with the North Stars, number 64. He played for the Ottawa Bootleggers, I think the year they were national champions, or went to that game.
Look at this. Look at this.
Wade Johnson, still on his feet.
Oh, geez. This guy just straight ahead, north to south runner. You know, keeps the legs moving, does all the little things. Foxy, he's a top candidate for MVP of the league. No Rookie of the Year, MVP of the league.
And that, I wonder if that's ever happened in the Empire Football League. How about a little history of the Syracuse team, Goose? I was looking last night, you know, the Syracuse team in 1985, and then again in 1987, Syracuse won the Empire Football League championship and the national championship. You're talking of the Syracuse team. This is their first year as the Syracuse Storm. They were formerly the Syracuse Express. Before that, the Syracuse Americans, and before that, the Syracuse Aces. Rolls in the bomb to Skaggs. Both guys thrown there. Richardson.
You can't do that. He was all over Skaggs. I mean, he was holding them all over. What's he arguing about, Fox?
Richardson said he didn't do a thing.
He had his arms around Skaggs' neck, for crying out loud, Foxy.
Well, Skaggs must be feeling all right. We got to admire the guts that this guy has, but we're not surprised by it.
Oh, Foxy, what an opportunity for the North Stars here.
North Stars right down on the 2-yard line, or where do they put the ball, the 1-yard line?
Who do you give it to, Foxy, down here? Who do you give it to? This is where you'd want to go in.
I could just dive right over these guys.
Would you spike it, Foxy?
I'd spike it big time. Jake, the Aliquippa kid, Wilson, in front of Wade Johnson. Lon Rosen at quarterback. They go to Johnson, and he just rock and rolled in.
He got hammered in the backfield. He just slid to the side and got in the end zone. It's all pay dirt, Foxy. The North Stars are up like 2 touchdowns.
Touchdown, North Star.
Wade Johnson, the 1-yard dive. His 12th touchdown of the season, and the North Stars score once in the first quarter and have now scored once early in the second quarter. Randy Brown to hold Leon Theodoro for the point after attempt. Theodoro did some kicking at the University of Pittsburgh. Doesn't practice with the North Stars. He practices during the week at home because he lives in New Jersey.
Oh boy, they hammered poor Randy Brown, the holder, and there's a penalty on there. 52 hammered him.
20 remaining.
Oh, and 52 is mad, but even his teammates. That's Ronnie Johnson. Let's get him thrown out of the game.
He hammered the holder, Randy Brown. I didn't like that play. There was no need for that, Fox.
Yeah, he doesn't even have his helmet. Johnson doesn't even have his helmet.
No, if this was bad enough, they might have ejected him from the game. You never know, Fox.
Timeout in the field. The score with 12:20 remaining in the first half. The Plattsburgh North Stars 14, the Syracuse Storm 0. Theodoro kicking from the 35. Wade Johnson goes with 96 yards. Another 38 will give him 1,000 on the season.
Lozier! Lozier!
There's his Beekmantown buddies right there. Can we get him? There's his buddies from Beekmantown here at every home game. And boy, they were on their feet a moment ago. Jamie Lozier with the tackle, special teamer.
Foxy, I talked with Jamie at practice this week, and he really wants to play the defense as a defensive back. He says, they just don't have the confidence in me. He says, I know I can play it. I should have had a pick last week, and I blew it. I learned my lesson. He says, if I get a chance, he says, I'm going to prove myself.
Well, he's got to remember, he's just a rookie in the league, and be patient, Jamie. Ball on the 33-yard line for the Storm. Robinson, but boy, was he taken down.
Man, he hit him and didn't even leave the ground. I mean, he just hammered him and knocked the bag down.
Manor, Preston Johnson there as well. Gain of maybe 2. We'll call it a 2nd and 8.
you know, maybe the North Stars needed a big game like this, you know. They were playing, let's face it, some of the weaker teams the last 3 weeks, and they just didn't play with emotion. Well, maybe they needed a big game like this because, boy, so far in this game, they are shining.
Wiggler to Richardson. He has room. Cut down by Diedrich Forbes. Lane was headed in that direction as well, but good pass from Wiggler. That's the first complete pass for Wiggler. Richardson earned most of that on his own. It was a pass right at the line of scrimmage. Ball to the 47-yard line, 1st and 10.
I'll get that back, watch. I'll get them touchdowns back.
North Stars 14 and the Storm 0. The long-awaited game at Plattsburgh turned out for this one. The stands are packed. Bailey Avenue is rocking and rolling in the first half. Wiggler will give right up the middle, but
Who hit that?
oh,
Who made the initial hit?
I don't know. Anybody.
Caveman. If Tedford climbing off.
Caveman's there.
I think he did.
Manner's there. Bottom of the pile. Lane jumped on to knock everybody over.
Oh, my.
Loss. We'll call it a loss of a long 1 or 2. We'll call it 2nd and 12.
Foxy, big game in the EFL also. Newburgh against Scranton. Oh, one of those teams are going to lose.
Well, I'm cheering for Scranton. I never thought I'd cheer for Scranton, but Scranton is looking up at a couple teams, and I'm cheering for Scranton.
You got something against Newburgh, Foxy.
Oh, yes, I want them badly. 9:30 remaining, second quarter. Wiggler will pass. Rolls out. Staley has him on the run. Just missed him. Knocked out of bounds by Preston Johnson.
Gain of, not much of a gain, Foxy, maybe 3 yards.
Yes, but got 4 yards. Brings it up just short of midfield. It will be a 3rd and 7. They're yelling for the punting team to get ready.
3rd down,
Jeez.
Foxy. They don't have much confidence in their offense.
3rd down conversions. Syracuse 0 of 2.
9 minutes left in the first half.
Green split to the left for the Storm. Quick steps back, tried to cross right over the middle. Off the hands of Storm.
Hey.
Green there putting his hands on. Manner is breaking up Kirby.
Right, you don't want no stupid penalties. Yeah. Frank Kirby in free safety for Skaggs. I hope Skaggs is all right.
4th down.
Good to see the hard-hitting Frank Kirby back. Took a 3-week honeymoon. Never heard of such a thing. Took a 3-week honeymoon. Took a cruise. What a time they had. But now he's back to play some North Star football. 4th down.
Oh, it is 4th down.
Oh, it is 4th down.
Number 48.
Darryl Brown, the deep man.
There's some Bailey Avenue biters tonight, Foxy.
They're out already. Zawacki with the kick.
Beautiful.
Brown takes it around the 10.
Kept his feet, got a few extra yards. All right, Darryl.
With the run back on the punt.
Saw him before the game, went over and said hello. He's been with the North Stars the whole way, or?
Yes, he has.
I think so. Quality person, Foxy. Plus, quite a singer.
Yes, great guy. Always has a smile for you and a friendly wave. One of our favorite North Stars, Darryl Brown. Not too many breaks for Laura Gagnon tonight. Let me tell you, we also want to point out something, well, as soon as we get a chance, maybe after this play. North Stars possession, their 4th possession of the ball game. We'll recap also what went on in their first 3 possessions. This time, Wade Johnson in motion. What's up here? Ball on the 18. Oh. Jake Wilson, big pickup.
Big pickup. Good to see them use Jake, you know. And I'm sure, you know, the North Stars coaching staff have talked it over and said, hey, they're going to go and try to stop Wade Johnson. Let's give the ball a couple times to the Aliquippa kid.
Hey, Goose, we were pretty happy this past week. WPTZ Channel 5, Chris Kelly put a little report together on the North Stars and used some of our footage from the Glove Cities game. The little blurb on the bottom said courtesy of Foxy Gagnon, but I guess we got to be precise.
Yes.
Courtesy Laura Gagnon.
That's right.
She's our videographer, the top videographer of the North Country. To Skaggs. First down, stiff arms, and gets out of bounds at the 35.
Boy, it's good to see him. You know, when he went down the other night, if any player, you know, to lose, you don't want to lose a Mike Skaggs because you got him on offense, defense, and on special teams, and he shines on all the boxes.
He kept us guessing all week. He did feel well enough to go and work with Ducky Drake one night at WIRY Radio, playing DJ. Lon Rosen, Mike Skaggs, and Darryl Lane played music and talked for a few hours with Ducky. I really enjoyed that show. And we'll be talking about that a little bit later when I find my paperwork. First and 10. North Stars from the 36-yard line. Rosen with the keeper. That was a running play all the way, Goose, I think. He's just a yard short of first down.
Ran out of bounds at about the 45-yard line.
Keep moving the ball,
We'll bring up second and short yardage.
Tonight the North Stars made an honorary captain of Tom Ficcarelli. What a great guy he's been for the North Stars. He's been a devoted volunteer to the North Stars organization. A job transfer is going to take him to Ithaca. The North Stars honored him before the game tonight, and we certainly tip our caps to Tom Ficcarelli. We're going to miss seeing him.
Just inside the front page is good for a free Coca-Cola bag.
Getting back to Ducky Drake on Wiry, Goose, last Wednesday night with Darryl Lane, Lon Rosen, and Mike Skaggs. The first song they played was "This Is How We Do It." Now, is that fit for tonight?
That's right.
They are showing how they'll do it. And the other one is, "I'll take you there, right to the end zone." I'll take you there, right to the end zone, Goose. 6:26 remaining in the first half. The score, the Plattsburgh North Stars 14 and the Syracuse Storm 0 on the North Stars television network. Second and 1. Middle of the field, a chance for Lon Rosen to play a little bit. Jake Wilson in the backfield. It'll be a pass. Lalonde long. Almost picked up. Lalonde has it.
Yes, Boston!
Off the hands of Greg Jones and into Steve Lalonde's hands. Oh, man.
Everything's going the North Star way, Foxy, and we'll take it. We'll take it.
Plattsburgh, North Stars.
Oh, boy. Boy, this could be a big score here, Foxy.
Oh, man, that was a bomb. They throw bombs on this team.
What play do you like, Fox?
The bomb! The North Stars catch the break there. The ball all the way down to the 11-yard line. Oh, a touchdown here would be mighty big in my book.
Oh, I guess so, Foxy.
Look at that offensive line. Eric Berrio, number 70. Chris Lorden, 79. Matt Inhelder, 74. 77, Sean Silikowski, number 80. Darryl Lane. Oh, Rosen on the run.
Yes,
End zone, touchdown, Skaggs!
Oh, yes! Oh, boy, Foxy! Oh, this North Star team is awesome, Foxy!
Oh, man!
Oh,
Oh, man!
Never in my wildest dreams did I think that the North Stars at halftime, just before halftime, would be up 20 to Goose.
I did. I knew this would happen, Goose. I didn't want to say anything before the game.
Don't get too cocky,
I didn't want to say anything. Oh,
Oh,
Goose, if this keeps up, I might get arrogant. It's awful, but I might get arrogant.
the North Stars came to play, Foxy.
Oh,
the
Goose.
North Stars came to play.
Randy Brown to hold. What do we got there on that last play? 11-yard touchdown pass? Yes. Brown, oh, that nice little play, and they go to Wade Johnson. He couldn't come up with it. Brown to Johnson. The two-point attempt fails. 5:25 remaining in the second quarter. The score, the Plattsburgh North Stars 20 and the Syracuse Storm 0. You are watching the exciting North Stars on the North Stars television network. Theodoro Bootset.
Good boot.
15-yard line.
Oh,
Johnny Anderson. Won't go down, finally does, crosses the 35-yard line. It will be the Syracuse Storm ball. They are down 20-0. They need some pointers.
Jerome McCray making the tackle on special teams, Foxy. Okay, now, here's an important series right here. Now the Syracuse team is going to have to just come out after the North Stars and open it up a little bit. They're down 20-0. Let's see how the defense reacts to it. So far, the defense has played excellent. You know, they can't go asleep a little bit. They still got to play aggressively.
Okay, Diedrich Forbes, 19. Frank Kirby, number 5. Craig Allison, number 33. They are in the secondary for the North Stars. Gang tackled after about a 5-yard gain. That must have been Robinson, the ball carrier. You know, Goose, we haven't seen their other man, number 20, Clayton, carrying the ball. So I don't know if he's here. Do you see a number 20? Have you seen number 20? That's their other big ball carrier. Yep, he's out there. Yep, 20 right there in the backfield. 2nd and 6. Ball at the 38. Storm territory. There's Clanton, tackled by Manor. What a rugged guy the Shannon Manor is.
He likes games like this, Foxy. Believe me. All the dues he's paid, all the hot practices, and 5 long years.
3 years Empire Football League All-Star, 91 first team, 93 and 94 Empire Football League All-Star, second team defense. He's made his mark in the Empire Football League.
Foxy, he got gypped last year. He should have been a first teamer. He got gypped.
It will be 3rd and 2. 3 men in the backfield behind quarterback Wiggler. Robinson escapes Passano. Taken down by Kirby into North Star territory.
And for a first down.
First down.
Just missed him. Passano just missed him.
That's their first 3rd down conversion of the ball game. Third down of the ball game. 2 running and 1 passing. North Stars with 9 first downs in the first half. Wiggler is 1 for 5 in the air, so as we expected, a ground game for the Syracuse Storm. Just 5 pass attempts. Plattsburgh's gone to the air 9 times. Rosen has hit on 6. 47-yard line. North Star territory, 1st and 10. 2:43 remaining in the first half. North Stars lead 20-0. Clanton near a first down. Big pickup. Clanton's getting warmed up.
And Syracuse just staying to their game plan, grinding it out, Foxy.
Oh, I'm sure that Syracuse has plans to get in the end zone just in a few more minutes and then come back storming in the second half.
I thought they'd go after the North Stars. It's down to 2:03. They're not even going to get this playoff, Foxy. They wasted 30 seconds.
That's the 2-minute warning.
They wasted 30 seconds right there, Foxy.
Well, we're at the 2-minute warning of the first half. The score, the North Stars 20, the Syracuse Storm 0. You're on.
They'll be playing Watertown on.
You're watching the North Stars television network. Second down play for the Storm. Wiggler the handoff to Robinson. First down and then some. He's up to the 30. Storm 30 yards away from pay dirt. Kotar is in, number 43. Storm without a huddle. Wiggler calling the play to his backs. The center, number 51, Matt Ruggiero. Loose ball, Robinson got on it.
Went right back into him.
Robinson and the Storm caught a break there. Timeout. Syracuse with the timeout. A minute 28 remaining first half. The Storm will have it for a 2nd and 10.
still the Storm are they're not putting the ball up in the air. Apparently, they feel that, you know, the best way for them to score is by rushing, but, you know, time's against them, and I think they got to put the ball up in the air possibly.
And having seen the game last week, and we know Syracuse, which had a bye, was there scouting. This Lenny Noisette had a big game. In fact, wasn't he player of the week or the backup? He was the honorable mention for player of the week. Lenny Noisette of Glove City's Colonials for the big game he had against Plattsburgh passing.
Yep, and yeah, he sure did have a good game. Like I said, the defense didn't play good in that game. And hey, player of the week was Wade Johnson with his 245 yards.
Unbelievable.
45. Mac McCleary told me that the North Stars broke or tied 18 records in that game.
Good for you, Goose. And congratulations to Mac McCleary. The program is out. All of Mac's stats are there, league records and everything. Great program, and Mac McCleary contributed to a lot of that. 2nd and 10 for the Storm from the North Star 30. Wiggler will pass. Downfield.
No good.
Knocked away. Who knocked it away? Kirby celebrating. I couldn't tell. I was screened out.
Could have been him.
By number 5, Frank Kirby.
Frank Kirby. Good
Terry Billiter, the voice of Bailey Avenue for the North Stars, often helps us out on a call.
Massachusetts. So once again, they'll be playing Berkshire.
One turnover in the first half. Well, that was on a blocked punt. Syracuse blocking the Jackie Smith Plattsburgh punt. 3rd and 10. Well, if they passed on 2nd down, they're going to pass on 3rd. A lot of North Stars right up on the line. They go to the run. Robinson gets it. Robinson lassoed behind by Forbes. They have time. They have time.
They fooled us too, Fox.
Yes, they did.
In the first half.
1 minute, 11 seconds. Timeout once again on the field. The score, the North Stars 20, the Syracuse Storm 0 on the North Stars television network. North Stars defense, number 59, James Eggink from Montreal. Number 90, Vince Kujamko from Montreal. Number 75, Keith Tedford. Number 95, Brian Passano, the front line of the North Stars. 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line. Wiggler sack!
Who got him?
Passano!
Pass to the hole! Woo!
Man!
He just made a bull rush, Foxy. He just pulled over his man. It was a bull rush, and Passano got the sack.
Oh, what a loss. They are marching up a 12-yard loss on the play. 2nd and 22, and Syracuse uses another timeout. Let's look over the stats with just 1:07 remaining in the first half. The North Stars, Lon Rosen, 6 of 9 in the air. Wiggler is 1 of 6 passing. First downs, the North Stars with 9, Syracuse with 5, 4 of them in the second quarter. 3rd down conversions, the North Stars 2 of 3, Syracuse 2 of 5. Passano just came up with the only sack we've had in this ball game thus far. Penalties, Plattsburgh just 1, and that's been a key, I believe, so far to the North Stars' success. Syracuse with 3 penalties. The North Stars 4 possessions. Their first possession of the ball game, 5 plays, 66 yards, and the touchdown. And they scored on 2 of the next 3 possessions as well. North Stars lead 20-0. 2nd down and 22. Chris Wiggler quarterbacking all the way for the Storm.
Oh, the option
The
pass.
option pass.
Missed tackle.
Blanton finally brought down.
Preston Johnson and Passano and on the tackle.
Passano and Johnson, Preston Johnson credited.
They tried to catch the North Stars sleeping. They tried to set up an option pass to the halfback, and the North Stars didn't bite at all. They kept their territory, stayed with their people, and
Clanton not getting up. And we apologize if we're saying the name wrong. In the roster that we were given, number 20, Marty Clanton.
Face mask violation against the Plattsburgh North Stars.
Costly penalty with just less than a minute.
Well, let's see if
costly
it's going to
penalty.
be a 5 or a 15. This is what you want to know.
To finish my story about Clanton, number 20, in the league standings, he's listed as Clayton. So we'll check that at halftime.
Foxy, it was a 5-yard penalty.
Okay.
Okay.
So they step off 5, which will make it still 2nd and 15.
With 56 seconds.
56 seconds. 2nd and 15. Ball on the 19-yard line. From the 19. 3 receivers split to the left. Movement.
Yep. That's against the Storm.
Well, that will nullify the Plattsburgh penalty. And seconds ticked away. We're down to 41 seconds.
5-yard penalty against the Syracuse Storm.
Dave Staley in defensively, number 63. Darrell Lane, number 80. In the secondary, Forbes, Kirby, and Allison. Number 96, left linebacker, outside linebacker, left side, Preston Johnson. What a job he has done since arriving in Plattsburgh.
And then some of those scouts are here to see him, Foxy. So he told me he'd be up for this game. He's made some big hits already in the first half.
And Madison Johnson in defensively, number 57.
Almost picked by Manor.
Manor got his hands on it.
Shannon Manor.
Pass intended for Moore, Mitchell Moore. 36 seconds. We're watching the clock, Goose. North Stars lead 20-0. North Stars scoring in the first half. They scored less than 4 minutes of the ball game. Rolls into Lalonde and a 9-yard touchdown pass. The North Stars came back. Wade Johnson a 1-yard dive to make it 14-0, and the North Stars scored at 5:25 of the second quarter. A 11-yard TD pass, Rosen to Skaggs.
I'm watching Rosen on the sideline. He's waving a towel, getting the fans into the game.
3rd and 17. Wiggler, Eggink was on him.
Not even close.
Way down in the end zone. Eggink putting the pressure in the backfield. Wiggler had to gun it.
Yeah, Egging's been sick all week with the flu, Foxy. I don't think he made any of the practices. He was pretty sick. Yeah, Thursday I did see him. I talked to him, and he just wasn't feeling well. So.
But he's out there.
Oh yeah.
There aren't too many guys that want to take themselves out of this game. This is the one we've waited for. This is the one Plattsburgh has waited for. 30 seconds. 4th down play, Goose. 4th down from the 24-yard line. Wiggler, passing on, screen pass.
Oh, yes, there's a flag. This is coming back. Another flag, Foxy. This one's coming back. They clipped Manor.
Well, Ray takes the pass all the way for the touchdown.
It's coming back, Foxy.
Manor was clipped, you say?
Oh, I saw it with my own eyes. The referee was right there. The referee was right there. They're calling hold, and they held Manor, clipped him, whatever you want to call it. It's coming back, no TD.
Demetric Ray on a nifty run, but it is nullified.
Oh, boy, the referee just said something to the head coach. Ooh.
Boy, and now the Storm quarterback is pretty upset. He said a few words. Hope we didn't get it on camera.
Boy, and the coach just said something to the quarterback to calm down. I like seeing that.
Well, they'll sort out this penalty. It's going to be another replay of the 4th down, of course.
And I think they're going to punt now.
16 seconds remaining
Illegal use of the hands
in the first half.
Brings the ball back to about the 44-yard line.
Field goal try, Goose. It will be a 53-yard field goal attempt. Kirby just takes it in the end zone. So the 54-yard field goal attempt is short. Boy, there's some yelling going on along the sidelines. 8 seconds remaining. The North Stars will get the ball, but I'm sure in this territory they're going to just let the clock run out. An unhappy first half for the Syracuse Storm and a big first half for the Plattsburgh North Stars.
Boy, I guess so, Foxy. Big.
Some interesting conversations, Goose, as you watch the players milling around. You see Lon Rosen having a conversation with Todd Richardson, the wide receiver for
And I think what the confusion is they were trying, Syracuse was saying that Kirby wasn't in the end zone. He ran back into the end zone and down the ball.
Yeah.
And it should be a safety, but I don't think so.
John Kokenauer, the official, coming over to explain things to the coach of Syracuse.
Now, I don't know if he was, from our angle, I couldn't tell if he was down there or not, but maybe the momentum carried him into the end zone.
Regardless, it was close, and it's something worth arguing about a little bit to the officials.
That's right. Question it and ask what the officials, how did you see it?
My policy a lot of times is it doesn't hurt to ask. I use that with my boss a lot of times, right?
Yeah.
I say, hey, it doesn't hurt to ask.
Geez, I'm going to have to do that with Sam, huh?
Yeah, use that.
That ends the first half.
Oh, what a first half by the Stars. They couldn't have played better, Foxy. They played an excellent first half offensively and defensively. There's goose eggs up there. I like that, Fox.
And Wade Johnson with 96 yards, according to our stats, 96 yards in the first half. The score at halftime, the Plattsburgh North Stars 20, the Syracuse Storm 0. You're watching the North Stars Television Network.
You're old.
Goose set for play in the second half.
Foxy, there was a couple plays in the first half that were important, I think. The first series of the North Stars had, they marched 65 yards, set the tone of the game, and scored a touchdown, mostly by Wade Johnson rushing the ball. Also in the first quarter, Keith Tedford blocked a field goal. That was a big play. In the second quarter, we got a touchdown run, a 1-yard run after a pass interference. That was a big play for the North Stars. And then there was a long pass to Steve Lalonde, but it was tipped by the Storm defender into Lalonde's hands. Next play, Rosen to Lalonde for a touchdown. And then the big sack by Passano just before halftime.
20-yard line, Green. There's an opening. Oh, great blocking. Midfield, Green.
Oh, he fell down, Foxy.
Great return, Jeff Green. Let me tell you, number 65 of Syracuse, Scott Irons, chewed his team out royally, big time. He told them up one side and down another that this team is embarrassing. We were embarrassed in this first half, and we're going to go out and play like Syracuse is used to playing. He got this team pumped up, Goose.
Well, the defense talked about it. They know Syracuse is going to come after them. They got to open it up a little bit, Fox.
Syracuse ball into North Star territory. First play from scrimmage, 37-yard line. Wiggins opens the second half at quarterback. Pass complete.
First down.
Moore gets the first down. One play, one first down.
Craig Allison.
Quarterback Chris Wigler was 1 for 8 in the first half. He is 1 of 1 already in the second half. North Stars defense, number 55, Steve Pluvios. Number 95, Brian Passano. He had the sack in the first half.
That was a big play.
Preston Johnson, number 96. Craig Allison, number 33. Number 50, Shannon the Man Manor.
In the shotgun, Foxy.
Wigler, the give to Robinson. Robinson, hard to catch. Lane comes across Storman. He's had a number of these flying tackles.
Foxy, but the North Stars missed some tackles there.
North Stars welcome Darrell Lane's
8-yard pickup. It will be 2nd and 2. Ball at the 16-yard line. The Storm once again, first possession on the move. Greg Bolden in the backfield along with Ryan Robinson. Robinson, left side.
Oh,
Lane didn't get the tackle. Manor gets him by the shoes.
Yeah.
First down, though.
Yeah, missed tackle there, Boxer.
yard line for another first down, Shannon Manor.
2 quick first downs after a great return on the second half kickoff by Jeff Green. First and goal just inside the 10-yard line. It's a first and goal.
In Burlington, and then come back on the 16th of September for a big game against Newburgh.
Right guard Angelo Madonia, number 67 for Syracuse. Through the hands of Richardson. Allison there on coverage. Around the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 9. James Cheney checks out, and it's Jeff Green in for Syracuse. Dave Staley, number 63. Keith Tedford, number 75. Diedrich Forbes, number 19. Second down play. Chris Wigler at quarterback. Oh, penalty. That should be he pulled out without the ball.
Yeah.
That's going to make it 2nd and goal from the 14. Little bit tougher situation for Syracuse. Cheney back in along with the dangerous Todd Richardson.
2nd and goal.
The Storm with 5 first downs in the first half. They have 2 quick ones in the second half. Richardson split far to the right and Cheney split left. Bolden and Robinson still in the backfield. 3 minutes into the second half. The draw to Robinson, missed tackle.
Who finished him off though? Lane, D. Lane.
Lane, short gain, Goose.
Darrell Lane for the Plattsburgh.
Gain of maybe 1. Ball at the 13-yard line. 3rd and goal from the 13. A lot of talk coming into this ball game as to who would be the favored team. Were the North Stars the favorites or the underdogs? A lot of talk. Some people said it's a pick-em ball game. North Stars lead by 20 early in the second half. 3rd down play. Wigler looking to the left corner, goes over the middle, but oh boy, flag thrown, no doubt about it.
Yes, and he didn't have to do it, Foxy. He didn't even have to interfere with him.
Most likely pass
Forbes called for the pass interference at the goal line.
Didn't have to even interfere, and the pass wouldn't have been caught. So, costly mistake by the North Star defense.
No, they're nullifying it because the pass wasn't catchable. How about that? Is that right, Goose?
Well, like I said,
they're waving it off.
I said they didn't have to interfere with him because the pass couldn't have been caught anyway. So that's the way I saw it.
And that's what the official John Kokenauer is explaining. And the Syracuse coaching staff, you got to admit, the Syracuse coaching staff isn't going to be happy on that call, Goose.
No, and I don't blame him. I think a penalty was warranted there regardless. That was pass interference.
So it goes to 4th down. They'll go for it. No field goal idea here from the 13-yard line. 4th down. Richardson and Green check in. They'll be wide receivers on this play. Offensive line, cross left to right. It's Passano, Tedford, Kuzhamko, and Staley. 11:11 on the clock. 4th down pass. Pressure on. They go screen to Robinson.
Oh,
what a tackle from Lane!
wave.
Darrell Lane, number 80.
Oh, Darrell Lane having a big ball game.
Well, I guess so. And a big rush by Brian Passano, 95 also. They were trying to set the screen up, but Lane stayed to home. You know, just stayed back to the right moment till the pass was in the air, and then went after his man and made the short tackle.
Well, Goose, the Storm has to be discouraged. They were within striking distance. They had golden opportunity.
And it goes to the old story about the defense. They bend, but they don't break.
4 minutes they used up in the second half, and they come out of it with no points. Wade Johnson from the ninth.
He was 31 yards shy at halftime, Foxy, according to the stats.
Really?
The official stats of the North Stars.
Really?
You know?
Wade Johnson.
Well, he just got about 11 there. We'll go with our stat man, Jason Rivers, trying to keep track on a counter for us as we count down. Wade Johnson's trying to approach 1,000 yards. Ball at the 30-yard line, North Stars ball, 1st and 10, their territory. Lon Rosen, quarterback, the give, and we'll chalk up a loss here. Johnson loses a couple.
You have until the end of the third quarter to get your 50-50 raffle.
Lon Rosen with 6 of 9 completions.
In addition to that, there's
loss of 3 on the play.
Prizes involved, so a total of 5 winners tonight in the 50-50 raffle.
Randy Brown out and Glenn Arnold in for Plattsburgh.
Drawing will be held at the end of the third quarter.
Want to say hello to a new North Star football fan, Aaron Waite. Aaron Waite is here tonight, and he came over to say hello along with his buddy Stefan Boulay, one of the all-time North Star fans. Second and 12, the bomb for Skaggs. Loose ball and nobody gets it. Looked like Skaggs had it momentarily. It looks like
I think there's going to
Tyrone Wren had it.
I think it's going to be holding on the North Stars.
Back near the line of scrimmage. Holding against Plattsburgh.
That's a cost.
That'll push it back.
You can't stop. You gotta hold him. You gotta hold him. There, forms. Play ball. Forward up. Nothing's gonna get the drive back in it.
Coming into this ball game, Wade Johnson had 11 touchdowns. He's up to a dozen now. Lalonde had 5. He's up to half a dozen. And then 2 apiece for John Latris, Matt Carmen, and Mike Skaggs got his 3rd touchdown of the season. And then 1 apiece for Glenn Arnold, Rob Wilgorin, Randy Brown, Jake Wilson, Lon Rosen, Sly Pickney, and Diedrich Forbes, all with 1 touchdown this season. 8:57. Goose, you want to say something?
No.
Nope. Okay. 8:57. We'll take a break. 8:57 remaining in the third quarter. The score: the North Stars 20 and the Syracuse Storm 0 on the North Stars Television Network. 3rd and 13. Ball at the 27-yard line. Rosen flashing signals to Glenn Arnold, split wide to the right. Rosen looks downfield, over the middle. Oh, Lane! Would have been the first down. Ooh,
Gotta
Lane.
come up with those catches, Foxy. Gotta come up with those catches.
Right there, it was at the 45-yard line. Would have been a first down.
Boy, the North Stars offensive coaches saw something there. They picked the right play and everything. Lane was wide open, and Rosen put it right on the money. And
So neither team cashes in on opportunities, and the Storm will get the ball back.
that's right, you need a good boot here, Foxy. Don't
Back
forget
to
the
punt
last
for the
one
North Stars, number 9.
Was
Jackie
blocked. Wide angle if we can for Jackie Smith's punt, number 9. He's also a backup quarterback for the North Stars.
almost blocked again.
Line drive kick will be handled at the 35.
Uh-oh.
This is Moore, Mitchell Moore. Returns it almost 20 yards.
Jamie Lozier in on the tackle.
And it'll be storm ball in Plattsburgh territory.
46-yard line.
We're happy that he hasn't seen a lot of action tonight, but Mark Donnelly replacing Mike Smith as the trainer of the North Stars. Mark Donnelly is here tonight. His debut as a North Star trainer, and good to see one of the best along the North Star sidelines. Hopefully he doesn't have to work too hard tonight. Ball at the 45-yard line. 1st and 10, Storm. Complete, but a loss. Complete pass to Robinson.
2/3 of the
Staley in the backfield for Plattsburgh, but loss of almost 5 yards. Depends where they spot it. It'll be loss of a couple. Slow to get up. Might be an injured player down there. We want to tip our cap to supporters of Plattsburgh North Star football on TV, our friends at Augie's Diner, the Corner Mart, and of course, Dames Renall. We're in the Dames Renall press box, and have a great vantage point here at Bailey Avenue. Loss of 3 on the play. Seven minutes, 14 seconds remaining, 3rd quarter. Robinson tries to go off tackle, turns the corner. Kirby knocks him out of bounds, but they got the 1st down.
Missed tackles again, Foxy. We said at the beginning of the game the North Stars had to tackle good. That would stop the run. That last series for Syracuse in the first half, they started moving the ball on the ground, and they're continuing to move the ball on the ground.
Well, they come into this ball game with 2 of the finest runners in the Empire Football League. They trail Wade Johnson, of course, but we're talking about Clanton and Robinson. I asked one Syracuse fan, is it Clayton or Clanton? And the fan didn't know who the player was. 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line, Plattsburgh territory. Wigler pitches. This is Clanton. Pluvios caught up to him.
Yeah, but they're going to give him a face mask. They're going to give him a face mask penalty, I bet.
Coach is right there to help out. Mr. Kokenauer taking charge here on the field, and properly so.
Yep, face mask. This might be a 15-yarder too, Foxy. They're saying 5 yards.
I'm Foxy Gagnon along with Goose Gagnon, Laura Gagnon on camera, and Eric Gagnon on stats. The Plattsburgh North Stars broadcast team. Next week, the North Stars travel to Berkshire, Massachusetts.
1st down for the Syracuse Storm.
We will not make that road trip, but our friend John Mishak is planning to work that ball game and bring it to you for television. The Berkshire Mountaineers are 1-4 on the season as of this week.
Oh, mix up in the backfield.
Manor in on the tackle. 6:05, clock ticking. We're in the 3rd quarter.
I talked to Shannon Manor at halftime. He said, boy, I should have had a pick there. He says, I intercept on the road at home, but I seem to miss him. But he said, I'm having a lot of fun out there. And like I said, these are the kind of games that, you know, a guy like a Shannon Manor gets up for.
Well, Clanton, thanks to Shannon Manor, Clanton only got 1 yard on that play. It'll be a 2nd and 9. They need to get to the 5-yard line for a 1st down. The Storm once again knocking on the door. Most of the 3rd quarter, they've had the ball right around this area. Out of the shotgun, Chris Wigler.
Oh, Madison.
Madison Johnson puts the squeeze.
Boy, and I think he got away with a face mask. I thought he had the face mask. I was watching him. He kept sneaking up to the line from the line, backup position, and he guessed the snap good, and he snuck right in there between two linemen and got the running back. Oh.
Clanton going after the official. He was the ball carrier on that play, and that might be why. Flag thrown right there. He said the wrong thing to John Kokenauer. Big penalty, costly penalty against Marty Clanton.
Penalty flag on the field.
He didn't even say anything, he said. He said a lot.
Yeah, it looked like he said a lot.
He said a lot. Oh, he's mad.
He might have got ejected from the game, Foxy.
Really? Now Syracuse asking for a timeout, and Syracuse Storm blaming the officials for being behind 20-0. Timeout on the field, 4:55 remaining in the third quarter. The score of the Plattsburgh North Stars 20 and the Syracuse Storm 0. You're watching the North Stars Television Network.
Third and very long for the Syracuse Storm.
Third and almost 30. Ball pushed all the way back to the 33-yard line. Wiggler, Staley putting pressure. Preston Johnson there defensively causing trouble. Madison Johnson was in the area. Pass intended for Cheney. Incomplete, 4:48 remaining. We're in the third quarter. Long-awaited game, the battle for first place between the Plattsburgh North Stars coming into the ball game at 6-0 and the Syracuse Storm. They had a bye last week. They are 4-1. It'll be fourth down and long. Setting up for the punt. Jeff Zawacki stands at midfield. For the punt, Diedrich Forbes back for Plattsburgh. He's at the 10-yard line. North Stars may go for the block. Long snap call. And they'll take the delay of game penalty. Now what would this do, Goose?
Move him back.
Give him a better angle maybe for shooting for the corner?
But the North Stars are going to decline the penalty and make them punt from there.
Penalty decline.
Oh.
See, this is a relatively short punt, Foxy, and they're pretty well going to get it in the end zone, and they just wanted to go back 5 yards to get 5 more yards to have to punt, to get the North Stars down deep.
Zawacki boots it, shoots for the left corner. And, Forbes was going to take it on the run.
And he could have got some yardage if he would have handled it, but he knocked it out of bounds.
Plattsburgh ball, 4:33 remaining, third quarter. The score of the North Stars 20, the Storm 0 on the North Stars Television Network. 15-yard line, North Stars ball. Lon Rosen looks over the defense. Steve Lalonde split to the left. Mike Skaggs split to the right. Wilson and Johnson in the backfield. Wade Johnson turns the corner, crashes head on.
Johnson driven out of bounds at about the 22-yard line.
Hard stick from Tyrone Wren of the Storm.
Still a gain of 5 or 6.
See a flag down there, Goose.
Oh, no.
Got to watch the penalties. What's the penalty tally in this ball game? Penalties, 3 on Plattsburgh, 7 on Syracuse. And odds are this will be against Plattsburgh.
Yeah, you don't want to make penalties down here. Well, check that run from...
Yep, we'll erase those yards. No, not sure how Jason's doing on that. Keeping track of all this because Wade's previous carry had lost 3 yards.
Boy, you don't want to make a turnover down here, Foxy.
Big.
That must have been a holding penalty.
First and 18. Ball pushed back to the 7-yard line. Lon Rosen has connected on 6 passes tonight. Give to Johnson. What a block there.
I think he's got his 1,000, Foxy, on that run.
Did he fumble? He fumbled! He fumbled at the end of the play. Wade says no, he didn't. They're pointing. Ooh, Storm, catch a break. The officials are going to talk about it.
Yeah.
The officials are going to talk about it. Wade Johnson said he was down. It's right in front of the Syracuse bench, so of course a lot of Syracuse players there. And the officials are going to go away and talk about it. Wade Johnson says he was down. I thought he was down, Goose, myself, but... Well, we'll see. It's 3:23 remaining, third quarter.
I think the referee came in and said, hey, the ground caused the fumble. Let's be ashamed. Wade Johnson gets his 1,000 yards and he ends up fumbling the ball, Foxy.
Procedure penalty against Plattsburgh.
Oh, there was a procedure penalty against Plattsburgh, so the yards wouldn't have counted anyway. Procedure penalty against Plattsburgh declined. Lon Rosen questioning this call on why that was a fumble, but Plattsburgh turnover. That is their second turnover perhaps of the ball game. And let's give it to Syracuse right here at the 39-yard line. 1st and 10 will go the other way, Goose.
So he doesn't get his 1,000 yards.
No, he's still going to be that many short. We'll check during a timeout. 1st and 10, Syracuse will be the turnover that they need to get on the scoreboard. They are down 20-0 in the third quarter, has blown by. 3 minutes remaining. Quick look in pass to Moore. Wigler just connected on his 5th pass. It's going to be 2nd and 2. Ball is up to the 31-yard line. Storm out of the huddle. Clanton picks his places. Caveman, Vince Kujamko came across for the tackle.
But they're driving the ball. But the clock is ticking too. We're almost done this third quarter, Foxy.
It's going to take a big Syracuse comeback.
You know the defense wants to keep those goose eggs up there, Foxy.
Absolutely. We'll be picking our North Star player of the game. You want to stay by for that one. We've got our panel of judges watching every run, every move, every tackle. A minute 40 remaining, third quarter.
Missed tackle.
Clanton again.
Tackled by Manor.
You can see how they run, and they run.
Yeah. I guess
Clanton
they live and die by the run, Foxy.
You could say that.
You know, it doesn't seem like they go on top a whole lot. They go for the high percentage passes, little short passes, and let their receivers do all the work, where the North Stars, it seems, they go for the long bombs and connect on a lot of them.
Yes, they do. 2nd and 7, ball on the 18-yard line. Again, most of the third quarter played right in this area.
Oh, just what I said.
The bomb, corner. Cheney had a step maybe on Kirby and Allison, but the pass overthrown. A minute 2 remaining. Well, Wigler not showing accuracy on the longer passes, Goose.
The prize money now worth approximately $300.
Third down play, and in the ball game tonight, 2 of 8. Syracuse has converted 2 of 8 third down plays.
And Maui North.
The pitch, Clanton. Fake the option pass and then throws it out of bounds for an incomplete pass.
Didn't want to take the loss.
No, threw it out of bounds for an incomplete pass, and he made sure it was thrown out of bounds.
So that brings up fourth
down again. The North Stars defense stubborn tonight though, Goose, stubborn tonight.
Well, I think they needed a big game like this, Foxy. They didn't, let's face it, they didn't play well last week. They gave up too many points. gave a lot of yardage up in the air also, Foxy. So it seems like they came up with a good scheme for tonight. We'll give that to defensive coordinator Jay Pasolakwa.
4th and 7 from the 18. Quick look-in pass through the hands of Richardson.
So the defense bends, but they don't break again, and there's goose eggs up there.
North Stars will get the ball at the 18-yard line with under a minute remaining in the third quarter. The score, the North Stars 20, the Storm 0.
Here comes the offense, Fox.
North Stars 18-yard line. Skaggs is split to the right, Lalonde split left. They each have a touchdown pass reception tonight. Wide open in the middle. Wade Johnson is on his feet. Wade Johnson.
Give him 1,000 yards.
1,000 yards.
1,000 yards.
Wade Johnson.
History in the North Star organization, the first 1,000-yard rusher for the Plattsburgh North Stars.
It took him 6 games and 3 quarters to do it. And on the last play of the third quarter, our hats are off to Wade Johnson, 1,000 yards. They ought to take the football and give it to him.
And you know what else that says? Offensive lineman.
Oh, yeah.
Offensive lineman block for those 1,000 yards. Tip our caps to the offensive lineman, too.
Okay, we do. At the end of 3 quarters, the score, the Plattsburgh North Stars 20, the Syracuse Storm 0 on the North Stars Television Network.
Foxy, during that timeout, Wade Johnson went to every offensive lineman out there and shook his hand and congratulated his offensive lineman. He appreciates his offensive line, and that's the type of player Wade Johnson is. He knows he doesn't do it all on his own. He does do a lot on his own, but to get him going, those big guys up front have to make a block.
Look at this. They're getting the game ball, and they're giving it because that's his 1,000 yards. That's tremendous. That is tremendous. That is tremendous. 1,000 yards on the season, and there's going to be plenty more. He goes down. There's been some great ones.
Coach LeBaire just came and got the ball from him. Coach LeBaire tickled to death for Wade Johnson.
In a little more than half a season, he's written his name into the hearts of a lot of Plattsburgh North Star fans, and there's some standing right here. Goose, you called that one way back in the first ball game.
I told you so, Fox.
You told me on that one. 45-yard line, Plattsburgh territory. Rosen drops back, steps up and keeps it. Wide open field. And out of bounds at the 32.
Boy, Glenn Arnold made excellent downfield blocking. He wouldn't let the man come in and force Rosen out of bounds any sooner. Boy, great downfield blocking.
Let's look at that offensive line right now. It's Barrio. It's Madison Johnson, of course, at center. Jerry McElroy, Matt Inhelder, Bob Jones. Darrell Lane has been in a lot as a tight end. Chris Lorden, offensive line. Our old friend Rex Malpass passes by the press box, gives us a wave. Ball at the 31-yard line. Rosen goes for the corner for Skaggs. Can he catch it? Oh! Skaggs wanted that one.
He knows he should have had it. I'll tell you what, Rosen has put the ball on the money just about every pass tonight. Every pass tonight.
How can Skaggs run so far on this knee?
For 50% off a blizzard at
You know, when game time comes around, you forget about the pains. You must have remembered that, Foxy. Did you play with little nicks and cuts and bruises?
I hurt my finger once. Coach Flynn wouldn't let me play. They make them tough in Henderson, Kentucky, I'll tell you. Boy, Goose, I was ready to say boombastic on that one. If they would have connected.
He'd like to have that back. He knows he should have had it.
That would have been bombastic. 2nd and 10, 32-yard line. I think I might have said 31. It looks more like the 32. 2nd and 10. Lon Rosen has tossed just 2 passes in the second half. He's 0 of 2. Flag thrown at the line of scrimmage. Rosen off balance, hits Latris around the 10.
Oh, that was an excellent pass by Rosen. He threw it off balance. I see a penalty flag down, and I think it's offsides on Syracuse.
Well, I hope it is, Goose. Goose, we're in the 4th quarter. We'll be picking a North Star player of the game. You called that penalty properly. Penalty declined. It was against Syracuse. We'll be picking a North Star player of the game. Goose always gets him for the interview. Game 1 against Scranton, Mike Skaggs was the player of the game. He caught the game-winning touchdown pass in the end zone. Game 2 against Hudson was on the road. We didn't have a North Star player of the game. Game 3 was against Capital Land. Lon Rosen, the quarterback, was our player of the game. Game 4 against Hudson Falls Green Jackets. We went in the rain. We went on the road, and Wade Johnson was our player of the game. Game 5 was in Montreal. We want to thank John Mishak for doing that game for us. And Game 6 against Glove Cities last weekend on the road. Steve Lalonde was our player of the game. He had 3 touchdown pass receptions. Who will be our North Star player of the game this week? We got a lot to choose from.
Ooh.
Well, 41 was mad at Jake Wilson. 41 is Roy Daniels. Flag thrown.
Penalty flag.
And it's against Syracuse.
Oh, he's kicked out.
Oh, that's that Scott Irons, number 65.
He's ejected from the game too, Foxy.
Well, he's the one that gave the big speech to his teammates about we've been embarrassed and I want to play better and you guys can do better.
Player's been ejected from the game.
Number 65, Scott Irons, ejected from the ball game. Coach Parker asking what happened. Looks like a little bit of discord here on this Syracuse team. .26 remaining in the 4th quarter. Plattsburgh 20 and the Syracuse Storm 0. Look at the North Stars. Goose, 2nd and 5. The sticks are just short of the goal line, a couple inches shy.
Foxy, and if they can put it in here, I think that's the icing. I don't think Syracuse can come back, with 4 touchdowns.
Lon Rosen with Jake Wilson. What a hard-nosed player he is. He's the unheralded player of this team as far as I'm concerned. Skaggs into the end zone. Touchdown!
Oh, look at that!
He almost spiked it to Kentucky.
Yep.
A 5-yard TD pass. We were looking for the run. 5-yard TD pass. Lon Rosen to Mike Skaggs.
Big score there, Foxy. Big score there. I'll tell you what. This offense played well tonight. They came here to play.
What a night. Wade Johnson reaches 1,000 yards. Another game in which he surpasses the 100-yard mark. 3 touchdown passes for Lon Rosen. Mike Skaggs, not expected to play, comes up with 2 touchdown pass receptions. Randy Brown to hold Leon Theodoro. Oh, great kick again. Theodoro with the great kick. Randy Brown with the hold.
27, Syracuse, nothing.
3-0, Foxy.
2 minutes and 1 second into the 4th quarter. The score, Plattsburgh North Stars 27, the Syracuse Storm 0. You're watching the North Stars Television Network. Okay, a little bit of conversation on the sidelines among the Syracuse Storm. They have to be disappointed. I'm sure they came into this ball game with great hopes of knocking off the Plattsburgh North Stars, the undefeated Plattsburgh North Stars. The kick, taken by Ray once again. Speeds upfield, great return.
Who got the tackle?
Jim Tyler in there for a hard hit, and somebody hit him low. I'm not sure.
31 was Lozier. Who else?
Lozier and Tyler team up for that one. Interesting thing happened as Mike Connolly, a tight end, switched over to wear number 60, which is a jersey not reported, and he's out on the field wearing number 60 now. We don't know why he changed jerseys like that. Doesn't make too much sense, but he's wearing number 60 now, but it is Mike Connolly. He's into the game at left tackle. 12:25. Ball at the 46-yard line, still in Storm territory. North Stars working on a shutout, 27-0. The bomb, Wiggler, over into the happy Plattsburgh crowd. Sam Shalaba might be over there, Goose. We saw him along the sidelines tonight. There he is. He's over along the sidelines, still there. He's got that sideline pass.
Yeah, I think so, but, you know, word's out that maybe he's coming out of retirement.
Well, he is.
He's at the Bay Club all of the time, maybe pumping iron.
He's talking things over with Lon Rosen right now. We can see Sam Shalaba, the general manager of Falcon Cable, former EFL player. Rosen might, you know, be talking over some offensive strategy with him.
Yeah, Sam probably telling him who to pass to.
Right on him, Diedrich Forbes. Another great game for Diedrich Forbes, and he was on to the intended receiver, Cheney. Still 3rd and 10. The Storm has to go to the air. They have a dozen minutes. They're down by 27.
First number we'll give will be the...
Oh, this is even better than I would have predicted, Goose. Talking to a number of North Star players during the week, the general consensus was they felt they were a 2-touchdown. They could win this game at least by 2 touchdowns. 20. One prediction I heard a few times was 28-14. Well, the North Stars have just about got that. It's 27-0. Whoop, that'll be, who are they going to call this one on? Fingers pointing all over.
I guess the legal procedure. Foxy, the North Stars defense have used that 4-4 defense just about the whole night, and I guess that's been the ticket.
Cash ticket.
Yes, Jerry Crazy Legs Defiant out of St. John's Academy is into the defensive line. Number 67. Vince Caveman Kujamko still there. Brian Passano, number 95. Dave Staley, 63.
Drawing winner for the cash.
80, Lane.
633, 2969. If you have that ticket, come to
50, Manor. 55, Pluvios. 80, Daryl Lane. Quick pass. Oh, Lane almost got his hands on it. Cheney dodges tackles. Pluvios. Lozier might have got a hand on him, but Pluvios nailed him at the 25. You better believe the Storm do not want to be shut out tonight. 11:45 on the clock. Laura Gagnon on camera for us tonight. We'll take the week off. We will not make the road trip to Berkshire, but as we mentioned, John Mishak has full plans to do that and will stand in for us. We appreciate his work on behalf of the North Stars Television Network. 25-yard line, 1st and 10, Syracuse. Out of the shotgun. Oh, there was movement there. Nobody, no flag. Robinson, one of the league's leading rushers.
Foxy, there should have been a penalty there. There was illegal procedure in the backfield.
Well, they didn't call it. I agree with you, Goose. Another first down. Let's look over the stats. Another first down for Syracuse. They're 12th in the ball game. 8 of them on the run.
In excess of $300. 633.
13-yard line. 1st and 10. Syracuse trying to get on the board. 10:40 on the clock. 4th quarter. 27-0 Plattsburgh. Wiggler almost decked by Passano. Flag thrown.
Down. And another
flags thrown. Forbes, that may be
holding on Forbes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Holding Plattsburgh is a signal from the quarterback Wiggler anyway.
That'll be automatic first down.
The North Stars defense once again will be tested with their backs to the wall. This has been the place where they've risen to the occasion. 10 minutes, 26 seconds. Timeout on the field for the discussion. The score in the fourth quarter, the North Stars 27, the Storm 0. 13-yard line, they're dropping the sticks, don't ask me why. First and goal, apparently. First and goal from the 8. Syracuse knocking on the door. They'll do the quick look-in pass. Whoa! Knocked away by Preston Johnson, and then he almost came up with it.
Excellent play.
We are going to have our hands full picking a North Star player of the game tonight. We've got a big panel of judges tonight to help us out. Shannon Manor talks things over with his defense. Jamie Lozier is in, number 31. Frank Kirby still in, number 5. Diedrich Forbes, number 19. Keith Tedford and Vince Kujamko at the center of the defensive line. Second down play from the 8-yard line. 10:15 on the clock, fourth quarter. Robinson. Robinson has 2 touchdowns on the season, and Clanton has 4. Quickly up to the line from the 2. Third and goal from the 2. This one goes, he's in. I think he battled his way in. Did he get in? Greg Bolden.
No.
Just short.
Fourth down.
They tried to cross up the North Stars defense, gave the ball to Bolden.
Fourth and goal.
Timeout, Syracuse. They want to score.
They want to score. They'll have one more opportunity. It's just inches away. Fourth and inches from the goal line. 9:31 remaining in the fourth quarter. The score, the Plattsburgh North Stars 27, the Syracuse Storm 0. Here's the play. Can the Storm get on the board from the 2-inch line?
They got in.
They got in. Wigler kept it.
But I think it's all academic, Foxy.
Wigler gets into the end zone. We'll call it from a yard out. At 9:26, the Syracuse Storm are on the board.
Syracuse Storm.
It's 27-6. They'll go for the 2-point conversion. We'll be picking a North Star player of the game. They're setting things up here for an onside kick, of course. One of the assistant coaches talking with his players.
Conversion going here, Bob.
Okay. Wigler under center. Rolls out and goes for the short pass in the end zone. Knocked away by Kirby. They were looking for Robinson in the end zone. They don't come up with the 2 points.
Here's the 2 tickets.
The score with 9:26 remaining in the fourth quarter. The Plattsburgh North Stars 27 and the Syracuse Storm 6 on your North Stars television network. Goose, do you expect an onside kick here?
Well, I think that maybe 50-50 chance.
Well, the North Stars expect it. They've got Lane, Kirby, Randy Brown, Fred Edquid, and Steve Lalonde at the front line. Then they've got Forbes, Tyler, and a couple other guys on the second line. And now they all shift to one side, and the kick. Kirby through his legs, and Lane lands on it. The big guy, Darrell Lane, lands on it. North Stars will get the ball in Storm territory at the 42.
At about the 43-yard line.
Mike LeBaire, the head coach of the North Stars. We didn't list all of the assistant coaches. Dan Raymond, Albert Brinson,
Sean Rascal,
Todd Harvey,
Jay Pasolacqua.
Yeah.
And also helping out, I saw at halftime, Earl Burnell.
Good, Earl's
He's
here.
working upstairs you know, feeding information down on the field about defensive situations.
I hope Paul Drillette.
Yeah.
Hope we didn't forget anyone. Coach Nick Kujamko, Caveman Senior. Lon Rosen from the 43-yard line. Delay a game.
Penalty flag.
They'll step off 5.
I think they call that Jerry McElroy at center.
Procedure penalty against
Procedure.
the Plattsburgh North
Yeah,
Stars.
I think he went to center.
Boy, Goose, you spot those.
The North Stars thank
Did
their
you draw
sponsors
many penalties when you
for
played? Did you
funding
get a guy that
Cellular
picked up penalties like,
and Freedom
you know,
Pets.
illegal
Also,
procedure?
Coca-Cola.
And,
Oh no, I knew the
Hooters
snap
restaurant.
number every time, Foxy.
ah.
I don't think I ever had a penalty on
And
that.
who'd you work with? You were in the backfield, and who was your quarterback?
Larry Carpenter, the coach of Seton Catholic.
Oh, what a quarterback he was.
And the fullback, my blocking back, was Dave Kuchar.
Okay. 1st and 15 from the 47-yard line, 48-yard line, perhaps. 1st and 15.
Uh-oh.
Jake Wilson. Oh, no. Wade
Oh,
Johnson.
he's still going, folks.
Johnson! Unbelievable runner!
Oh, and then they tackle him out of bounds, rough him up.
Oh, man. Wade Johnson is heading towards 200 yards again tonight.
Foxy, he's amazing. Hey, these scouts that are here tonight are looking at Wade Johnson.
He may be gone. He may be signed,
Oh,
Goose.
I hope these guys are blind, these scouts.
I think the New York Giants could use him. We're drafting tomorrow for our fantasy football teams, and I may pick up Wade Johnson in the draft.
You're welcome to him, Foxy. And the North Stars are on the march again, Foxy.
21-yard line, 1st and 10. The North Stars are outscored opponents 63-33 in the 4th quarter this season.
Way off the mark. I think that's the first pass this tonight in this game that Rosen has been off the mark.
Our plans are to air this in the Burlington area as well on the Adelphia cable system, and so we want to say hello to our viewers in Vermont and hope you're enjoying Plattsburgh North Star football. The North Stars are coming to Burlington, and we hope you'll check for details on that. In another few weeks, Plattsburgh North Stars will play a home game, and it will be played in Burlington. Their opponents will be the Watertown Red and Black.
Oh, and they give us trouble, Foxy. I'm scared of that game.
Okay. 2nd and 11. I'm Foxy Gagnon along with Goose Gagnon. Eric Gagnon on stats, Laura Gagnon on camera. The quick pass out of the hands of Lane. He was dragged down a little late.
Pass incomplete, intended for...
It's going to be a 3rd and 10 from the 21-yard line. 7 minutes, 5 seconds remaining. Whistle on the field, timeout Plattsburgh. Head coach Mike LeBaire. We got to get a shot of head coach Mike LeBaire looking for his 4th win without a loss. Took over a 3-0 team, but took over the team on the road. 3 road games. Came out with victories in all 3, and now the North Stars came home tonight. 7:05 remaining 4th quarter. The score of the North Stars 27 and the Storm 6. 3rd and 10. Skaggs and Lane split to the right. Lalonde split left. Screen pass to Wade Johnson.
Oh, there's a
Cut
nice
down
tackle.
beautifully.
Yeah, but there's going to be a flag here on... Rosen's down and he's hurt. He was rough.
Penalty flag.
They're going to call a penalty on number 36 for Scranton for roughing the passer. Rosen's hurt. He's trying to walk it off.
Okay, Huffmaster with the tackle on the play. And what'd you say, number 36?
Yeah.
That's Davis for Syracuse.
Davis is trying to hurt our quarterback, Foxy.
Well, maybe here too. We talked about it in Glove City's Goose. You're up 27-6. You got about 7 minutes left in the ball game. maybe you can bring in Randy Brown or Jackie Smith, get them some more experience. Boy, they're stepping off a big penalty. My.
Penalty against Syracuse, roughing the quarterback.
Big penalty.
Plattsburgh North Star.
Rosen went to the sidelines, but he's coming back onto the field.
He's a tough kid, Foxy.
To the line, led by the center, the Mad Dog, Madison Johnson. As always, a great game for Madison Johnson. Sack on Rosen. Goes to number 52, Ronnie Johnson, and he's among the league leaders.
Wow, going into this game, he was the leader, I think, in sacks.
What will the North Stars do in this situation, Goose? 2nd and 15, a lot of substitutions.
I think the North Stars would like to get another score here, Foxy.
Now, number 36 is in for Plattsburgh, and that's a new running back that they picked up last week. Darren Nitschke from Montreal Mount Allison University. Darren Nitschke into the ball game, number 36. He is in front of Wade Johnson. Skaggs split to the right. Oh, Johnson hit head on, and then gang tackled.
Oh.
It'll be 3rd down, Plattsburgh. Flag thrown in the middle of that pile.
Penalty flag on the field.
The officials really keep in charge of this ball game, and hopefully the North Stars are going to keep their heads about themselves.
That's right.
They've got a big victory in their grasp, and they want to win it with class.
I see, Albert Brinson out on the field, offensive line coach. He wants his offensive line to keep their composure. Hey, he's done a terrific job switching people in and out, keeping his linemen fresh, and boy, this offensive line has done a terrific job tonight blocking. They controlled the line of scrimmage, let's face it, and they played a good game.
Big penalty against Plattsburgh. Mike Skaggs is still out there, don't ask me why. Timeout in the field, 5:32
Plattsburgh North Stars.
remaining, 4th quarter. The score, the North Stars 27 and the Syracuse Storm 6 on the North Stars television network. 3rd and 32. Lon Rosen still in at quarterback.
69!
Rosen on the run. He better get rid of it. He does, and Skaggs steps up and caught it at the 18. He caught it. He caught it. No question about that. Skaggs just came right up and caught it. Oh, another flag.
They're pointing against Syracuse this time.
No, well, this John Kokenauer pointed the other way. We'll have to see. There's timeout again to sort out this penalty. 5:22 remaining in the 4th quarter. Penalty pushes it back even further. It's 3rd and 43. Lon Rosen has connected on 8 passes here tonight. 3 for touchdowns. Rosen goes the bomb. Almost picked off. Overshoots Lalonde down around the 5-yard line.
Pass incomplete.
It'll be 4th down, Plattsburgh.
Brings up 4th down.
Rosen 8 of 16 tonight. Plattsburgh with 9 first downs in the first half and 6 in the second half. 8 of their 15 first downs via the run. Third and forever. And Smith in to kick, so we'll go wide angle for this. Smith in. They've got it marked 3rd down and long, and they're going to just kick it away from the 15-yard line. It's Moore. Who's in on the tackle? Baldwin?
42.
Dave Baldwin. Baldwin from Vermont, one of the many Vermont players that play for the Plattsburgh North Stars. Baldwin from Burlington, Vermont, in his 2nd year as a North Star. To recap the North Star possessions tonight. They scored on three of their first 4 opportunities in the first half. In the second half, they punted, and then they fumbled, and then they scored a touchdown on their 3rd possession, and then they just punted away on their 4th possession of the second half. 4 minutes, 9 seconds. Demetric Ray driven, looked like out of bounds.
Tackled by Lozier, 31, Foxy. He's in on defense.
Preston Johnson.
Timeout.
Freddie Edquid in, number 40. Edquid,
Timeout.
former quarterback for the North Stars, is from Winooski, Vermont, and was a 1994 EFL All-Star. Timeout on the field, 3:58 remaining, and it's the North Stars 27, the Syracuse Storm 6. Syracuse up to the line for a 2nd and 8. Storm at their own 30-yard line. Oh, Passano and Manor!
We'll give it to Passano. We got his second one. We'll give it to him.
Passano just ran in there
Well, they went
again.
after him this time, Foxy.
Full speed ahead.
Another bull rush.
Boy, and that pushes the ball back to the 17-yard line.
3rd down.
And a 3rd down play, and Goose, the Syracuse Storm, the feared Syracuse Storm, came in here with a 4-1 record. They're going to go out at 4-2.
Oh.
What a hit! Oh my! Darryl Lane said hello.
Foxy, there was a lot of questions answered tonight. A lot of talk about the North Stars. Are they as good as the record indicated? This and that. I think they answered a lot of questions tonight. They went up against one of the tough teams in the league, a team they've never beaten before.
Yes, Goose.
And dominated the game from start to finish, Foxy. They answered a lot of questions. Yes, the North Stars are as good as their record. Their next big game, actually, is the last game of the year, Newburgh. They got a score to settle at Newburgh.
And do you think we're going to pack them in here at Bailey Avenue? They'll be scalping tickets out in the parking lot. 2:59 remaining in the 4th quarter. It's and the North Stars 27, the Syracuse Storm 6. We'll be picking a player of the game. We've had a ball in our Dames Renault press box tonight. We want to say thank you to our friends Scott, D, Keith at Augie's Diner and the Corner Mart for their support of Plattsburgh North Star football on TV. We couldn't have done it without you. The punt from the back of the end zone. Zawacki's kick will just roll to a stop. Inside the 40-yard line, it'll be North Star ball.
How about their 7?
North Stars up to the line from the 38. Randy Brown in at quarterback. 4 touchdown passes on the season in limited action. It's a gift to Darryl Brown, and boy, is he cornered. 3-on-1. 52, 66, and 53. Johnson, Oracy, and Bethay. Goose is heading down to gather some people for the North Star player of the game. He knows the voting just ended. A lot of people around us cast their vote, our voting staff, for the North Star player of the game. And you might have seen the camera shake as he jumped out of our booth. Wade Johnson with over 150 yards tonight, according to our tally. Want to thank Jason Rivers for his work helping out Statman Eric Gagnon. 2nd and 14. Brown comes up short. Pass intended for Glenn Arnold. 51 seconds remaining. The North Stars will go 7-0 on the season. A big victory, perhaps the biggest. We called the Scranton victory the biggest in the North Star history, but as they get into the season, my goodness, this was the one that they wanted to prove a lot, and they did. This may be their biggest victory, and there's more victories to come. You just saw Jay Pasalacqua, defensive coordinator, and Mike LeBaire, head coach, get dunked. A well-deserved dunk for those hard-working coaches. North Stars from the Storm 42. Randy Brown at quarterback. Mark Bouchelet with the carry, former Plattsburgh High School running back. Picks up a couple. 4th and 11, and Jackie Smith in the punt. Jeff Hickey, number 13. Number 36, as we said, is Darren Nitschka. "20 seconds, clock ticking. Bouchelet comes back on the field to help with the blocking on this punt. 12 seconds. They may just let the clock burn down. Syracuse wondering what's going on. So they go ahead and draw the penalty. Well, that was a good idea. Stop the clock at 1 second. They'll go ahead and draw the penalty. Penalty Syracuse, but it's all just for the stat man tonight. We hope you'll stand by. Goose Gagnon will have the North Star Player of the Game interview. And that's it. The Plattsburgh North Stars with a great victory tonight. The Plattsburgh North Stars go 7-0 with a convincing victory over the Syracuse Storm. The Storm dropped to 4-2 in the Empire Football League. The final score tonight, the Plattsburgh North Stars 27, the Syracuse Storm 6. Stand by for your Player of the Game interview on the North Stars Television Network.
Okay, so pick me up first. Go first anyway.
It was a ball game when the North Stars did everything right, from the offense to the defense, but boy, the defense kept the Storm off the board for most of this ball game. Our Player of the Game, the entire North Star defense, representing that group. The two defensive captains, Vince Caveman Kujamko and Shannon the Man Manor. Goose, as always, has him for the interview.
Well, first of all, guys, congratulations. Congratulations. Shannon, okay, coming into the game defensively, what did you guys have to do?
Well, we've sort of had a Jekyll and Hyde defense all year. You know, one week they show up and one week they don't. And our defense has been notorious this year to showing up and playing against the good teams and kind of slacking off and giving up more than we should against the teams that we really should be shutting out. You know, we kind of did some new things this week in practice and kind of, you know, in 2 days threw in a stacked 4-4 defense and, you know, take away some of the pressure off of our defensive ends and kind of slow the running game down, and it worked. And in 2 days it worked. You know, we talked about in practice, if you got the athletes to run, with 4 linebackers, then you go with it. And, you know, we felt we had the athletes to put 4 linebackers out in the field and go with it, and it worked.
Vince, okay, a lot of the Plattsburgh people don't know about Vince. Tell us about yourself, where you're from.
Well, I'm from Montreal, and it's thanks to yourself and Foxy that I came down. I'm glad I'm down. I came down wanting to win a championship, and that's what we're going to do.
Okay, going into the game, you knew that the Syracuse team was a tough team.
Yes.
Up on the front line, what did you guys want to do up on the front line?
All we had to do was play 115%, and that's what we did, and everyone came out strong. Defense came to play.
Okay, they had 2 running backs are leaders in the league. Well, not leaders, but in the top 5. So you didn't have to contend with one. You had to watch out for 2 running backs.
That's right. They're top 5, but they never played our defense.
Shannon, I thought a big part of the defense tonight was in the beginning of the 3rd quarter when they ran that kickoff and got good field position and started the drive, but that defense bended again but didn't break, and I think after that you guys took control of the momentum again.
Well, you know, there was a couple times, I think one time in the first half and a couple times in the second half when our defense got thrown out there in sticky situations. And you get thrown out there when the ball already on your own, your own 40, your own 30-yard line, and you don't have much room to give up. You know, the defense just bent a little bit, and played tough, and that takes the sail, the wind out of any sail of any offense. When you get the ball down to the 20, you get the ball down to the 10 consistently, but you can't score. That gets very discouraging after a while.
Okay, Vince, last week's game, the defense didn't play well. Let's face it, could you have been looking ahead to this game?
I think we took them a little too lightly. We came in thinking it would be an easy win, and they gave us some trouble. But this week we came in knowing we had to play, and we're ready to play. That's how it's going to be the rest of the year.
Shannon, there's one more big game left on this schedule, and it's the last game of the year against Newburgh. You must be looking forward to that game.
Well, I mean, you don't want to look past Watertown. You don't want to look past Berkshire. You want to keep your big guys, like Vince and Tedford up front in the defensive line, playing tough, and keep them hungry and keep them doing what they want to do. But I want Newburgh. You don't want to look past Berkshire. You don't want to look past Watertown. But I want Newburgh. That's the only team left in this league that we have not beaten, and I want Newburgh.
And we get them in our house.
We get them here. They went to Scranton tonight, so they could have, if they lose in Scranton tonight, then the North Stars are the only unbeaten team left in the EFL. And that's a good possibility. That's going to be, that game could go either way. But I want Newburgh.
Okay, one more question, Vince. I know you're on the defensive side, but we got to say something about the offense. The passing game, the running game with Wayne Johnson went over 1,000 tonight. It's great to have offense.
It's thanks to our offense. Offense puts the points on the board. It's thanks to them. We could stop the points, but they put them on.
Well, Foxy, I'll tell you, the defense came to play tonight. The offense came to play tonight. And, hey, I say bring on all comers in our house, and we can beat them.
This is our house.
Goose, I sang at the beginning of this ball game, me and my rowdy friends are coming out to play football tonight. Here's a couple of my rowdy friends, and now we're going to go party. Let me tell you.
Number one.
Good night, North Country.